Welcome to the 14th episode of NPSee, the series that aims to bring the unimportant NPCs from games to light. Let us dive right into the vast province of Cyrodiil in Elder Scrolls IV: Oblivion. The Imperial city houses many interesting denizens of varying levels of importance and uniqueness. In episode 10, when we examined City Swimmer, Crow embarked on a mission to prowl the city and gain the diary of a certain Amantius and Allectus. He is a married Imperial man and a bit of an enigma. His wife, Caula Allectus, is a supportive homewrecker. First, let us look at the very object Crow stole. In honesty, through all my years of playing Oblivion, I have never once read this. Amantius' diary reads, "I've planted the seeds of the drinkers. Soon I shall know if my theories hold true. The first shoots have appeared. I must make sure to continue the precise schedule of nutrient solutions. Small drinker fronds are clearly visible. This is a critical time in their development. I'm almost out of rat blood. I'll have to catch some more of the filthy beggars. The young plants are juveniles now. I can see them waving as if in a breeze, although the air in my cellar is still as death. I'm having a hard time catching any more cats. I may have to start using dogs. The damn drinker plants have a voracious appetite. One of them cut me today. I'll have to be more careful. My creations are refusing to feed. As an experiment, I offered a drop of my own blood, which one of them drank greedily. The other drinkers are beginning to wither. I collected a bucket of human blood from the healers. I had to pay her an exorbitant amount to keep her tongue still. The drinkers are doing much better. Am I doing the right thing? The benefit of these plants to all of Cyrodiil is beyond doubt. The price may be too high. It is one of the most difficult decisions of my life. I have destroyed my notes for how to hybridize drinkers. I set the trays on the roof where the sun could strike them. An hour after sunrise, they were all dead. My attempt to create a hybrid of vampire and plant has failed. They're just too dangerous. 2 pots grave dust, 1 pot ash salts, mixed with human blood, exposed to 2 hours of moonlight each night. Can you see why I love the strange characterizations in Oblivion? When approached before the Thieves' Guild initiation, he says,
I think someone is watching me. I see figures in the shadows all the time. I know it's all in my head. I'm spending too much time on my latest project. But enough about me. What can I do for you?
It seems he's a little jumpy, and for good reason. After the book is stolen, approaching him yields,
I'm Amantius Allectus, the writer. I'm working on a new edition of Lives of the Saints. I'm here in the city for access to the temple libraries and for the bookstores, especially the first edition in the market district.
An author? How interesting. Looking at the book, Lives of the Saints, we see that the first book is not in Oblivion. It is in Morrowind, Skyrim, and the Elder Scrolls Online, but I guess they kind of forgot about adding it. The book advises the reader to live like the various saints written by the Tribunal Temple. This is the religious entity of the Dark Elves that reveres the 3 living gods, something explored in depth in the game Morrowind. It is curious that Amantius, an Imperial man in the Imperial city, wants to write a new edition of this, a clearly Dark Elf text. Amantius' wife, Caula, is an Imperial woman devoted to supporting her husband. When spoken to, she states,
My poor husband is getting no sleep. He's awake all night taking care of those stupid plants. I find things to do. I manage the house, make sure Amantius doesn't starve or run out of ink.
She holds a bit of disdain to his plants, but perhaps doesn't know the true nature of Amantius' experimentation. Aside from the obvious, they are a simple pair getting by in the city amongst all the other citizens. Unfortunately, now I have to move on to some sad news. I won't be doing the speech pie shenanigans moving forward. Though the results are nice, or at least alright, I'm fast running out of unique outtakes for Crow, and it's taking progressively longer to find them. Goodbye, speech pie. We will mourn your passing. The Allectuses start their day at 6 a.m. like the best of us. They head to the main floor for a 2-hour breakfast. At 8, Amantius wanders inside the home for 4 hours. He leaves home at noon, heading towards the market district through the Arboretum. Green Emperor Way and the Arena District. After 2 p.m. he arrives at the main ingredient, an alchemy shop in the southern side of the market district, perhaps to get some ingredients for his experiments. At 6 he goes to the Arboretum to immerse himself amidst the gardens. At midnight he returns home and to bed, or rather stands around in the bedroom if Caula claimed the only bed in their bedroom. Caula. Caula is a bit more unpredictable. She tends to head outside from 8 and seems to go either into the temple or to dwell in the district just outside. At 12, she will return home. Here she either remains until night or heads back to the temple. She sometimes also heads to the market district and wanders there from sometime until 5 before heading home. It was really hard to figure out her schedule.
And then I didn't.
From 8, she will, well, I think, always be at home. And on all days, she heads to bed at midnight. Or rather into the bedroom to linger around if Amantius claimed the bed. Caula travels out of the city occasionally, according to the wiki. She heads all the way down to Leowin. While there, she stays at the Five Claws Lodge. After that, she takes the long journey back home and to her normal schedule. The Allectuses live on the southwestern side of the temple district in the Imperial city. The house is the grey brick standard construction and is in the corner between the side alley and a grassy pathway between houses. The front door opens into the first floor, a general living space with a dining area, storage, etc. It is a medium-sized room and nicely spacious. On the opposite side to the entrance is a staircase leading to the bedrooms. At the base of this is a strange door. It claims to require a key to open, but none of the keys work on it. When unlocked using console commands, attempts to open it fail. It is either a relic of game design or leads somewhere the developers don't want us to see. Heading upstairs, we find a spacious bedroom standard to the city. At the far side is a one-person bed. This is curious, given there is a couple living in the house. Anyway, let's head back down to the basement. The hall leads down into the pillared room. Right away, we see something unique. The blood-spattered table with potted plants. No doubt, this is the remnants of Amantius' experimentation. Thank goodness he destroyed all of that. There is storage around, but not much of note other than the entrance to the sewers, a small trapdoor near the table. A trip down confirms that it is indeed the sewer. Perhaps this is where he hunted the rats, and cats, I guess, for their blood. Pickety-pocketing them yields the usual house key and handful of septims. Giving them a taste of Crow's Akaviri Katana initiates their defense of hand-to-hand combat or the lack thereof.
I give up!
Once murdered, we see they favor red clothes. Seymour has a red velvet blouse, pants, and blue suede shoes, while Audrey wears burgundy linens and cowhide shoes, perfect for hiding the blood.
Feed me.
Wait, what was that?
Feed me.
It's coming from the basement. Feed me! I beg your pardon? Feed me! Tui, you talked. You opened up your pot and you said, feed me. Feed me now! I can't. I'm starving. Oh, divines. Here, take them. Feed me.
I'm starving.
More! You are insatiable. More! No, this stops here. By the feed! Let the NPCs Amantius and Caula Allectus be NPSeen. Thank you for joining me, and feed me! This is fucking good.